Rohit Sharma, one of the most celebrated Indian cricketers, is under scrutiny following India's 10-wicket defeat in Adelaide. His leadership in this match has been called into question, with many arguing that his captaincy, more than any other factor, cost India the game. This report explores the theme of Sharma's lack of vision and proactiveness, his apparent inability to motivate the team, and the broader implications of his current mental and strategic state on India's performance. Sharma's inability to adapt to the dynamic conditions of a pink ball test was glaring. Despite knowing Australia's dominance in this format, his strategies were reactive rather than proactive. For instance, when Travis Head began his counter-attack, Sharma maintained conventional fields instead of implementing defensive measures to plug gaps. Sharma failed to utilize Ravindra Jadeja, a proven performer, and instead relied on Harshit Rana, whose inclusion seemed unjustified given his lack of control and effectiveness. Sharma appeared to lack a long-term vision for the match. Unlike Pat Cummins, who orchestrated a clinical performance by aligning his bowlers with the game's phases, Sharma's strategy seemed improvised and short-sighted. India's body language under Sharma was visibly lackluster. The players seemed disengaged, which is particularly troubling in a high-stakes game. This lack of enthusiasm may reflect Sharma's inability to galvanize his team. While India showed bursts of intensity, there was no sustained pressure from the team as a unit. The much-publicized Siraj Head verbal spat showed a team that was more reactive than strategic, with Sharma failing to calm the situation and refocus his players. Sharma's personal performance failed to inspire. As captain, his own failure with the bat, just 6 runs in the second innings, set a poor precedent. A leader who struggles to deliver in critical moments risks losing the respect and confidence of his team. Sharma's decision to persist with Harshit Rana over Jadeja, who could have brought control and variation, puzzled analysts and fans alike. His reluctance to shuffle the batting order despite consistent collapses demonstrated a lack of flexibility. Sharma's handling of his bowlers under lights was ineffective. While Cummins expertly rotated his quicks and set aggressive fields, Sharma appeared to follow a formulaic approach. Bumrah bowled only 1 over in the second innings, despite being India's most experienced bowler. Siraj's predictable short ball strategy lacked variety, yet Sharma failed to intervene or recalibrate the approach. Several observers noted that Sharma's demeanor suggested he was mentally disengaged. Whether it was the burden of captaincy or personal issues, his decisions and overall presence did not exude confidence or control. Sharma was slow to capitalize on moments when Australia was on the back foot, such as after early breakthroughs on day 1. His communication with players seemed minimal, and he often appeared passive in the face of mounting challenges. There is a growing sentiment that Sharma might benefit from a break to regain his focus and form. A team's performance often mirrors its captain's energy. Under Sharma, the Indian team lacked cohesion, with players appearing to operate in silos rather than as a cohesive unit. The absence of clear direction from Sharma seemed to affect the players' confidence. This was evident in their hesitant shot selection, sloppy fielding, and inconsistent bowling spells. Cummins outshone Sharma in every facet of leadership. Aggressive yet calculated field placements, precise utilization of bowlers under lights, and inspiring performances with both ball and captaincy. Sharma could take cues from Cummins' ability to balance personal performance with team management. Cummins' proactive strategies and motivational presence were in stark contrast to Sharma's passive approach. India must consider giving Sharma a break, not as a punishment, but as an opportunity for rejuvenation. This break could allow him to reflect on his leadership style, address any personal or mental health concerns, and return with a fresh perspective and renewed energy. While Sharma rests, India could experiment with other leadership options. KL Rahul or Ravichandran Ashwin, experienced players who could bring a fresh approach, or Hardik Pandya for limited overs, a proven leader in IPL with a tactical mind. India needs to prioritize players based on performance rather than seniority, emphasize adaptability in conditions like pink ball tests, and reinstate a culture of accountability and unity under a reinvigorated leadership. Rohit Sharma's lack of vision, inability to motivate his team, and poor decision-making significantly contributed to India's defeat in Adelaide. His current state suggests a leader struggling to connect with his team and the game's demands. While Sharma remains one of India's finest cricketers, his captaincy in this match raised questions that merit serious reflection. Giving him a rest, coupled with a broader strategic reset, could set India on the path to revival as they prepare for Brisbane and beyond.